Hello, angels. Welcome back to the Cosmic Tailor. If you are new here, I am Taylor. Oh my gosh, here to tailor you into your highest timeline. So weird that I'm getting all tongue-tied now and all freaking time twisted. Hello? Interesting. Okay, so first of all, like, this is something that they don't want me to share. Whoever they is, and however that applies to you. Really fast, the way that this is folded really looks like honeycomb, doesn't it? That's so interesting. Oh, okay, they want me to show you a drawing I did. Hold on, I'm gonna go find it really quickly. Today we're doing a pick-a-jar reading. As you can see, I already went through and picked a bunch out. It wasn't even planned, honestly. Spirit was just like, hey, girly pop, do some readings. And I was like, okay. Okay. This is very old. Well, it's not very old at all, actually. I did this pretty recently, but it's just, it's not my best work. You know what I mean? I've just been having a lot more fun with my art where I just allow myself to make art that isn't the best, you know? And it's been very freeing. I've been very much enjoying that process. But like, one with the hive energy, and also like, right when I started doing this, I just started getting really tongue-tied, and it made me think of the throat chakra, which also made me think of like priestesses, and the way that like priestesses and prophets, etc., 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 their gifts and blessings come from speaking, using their voice for the divine to channel through them. 222 on the timer, and you'll never guess what the theme of the reading is. Oh, it's upside down. Your divine gifts. Okay, your divine gifts. This actually seems really super exciting, if I'm being honest. Because, like, I don't know, we just, I don't think we've ever talked about this before. So I'm excited to do so today. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Light Seers Tarot. Ow. Yeah, so angels, ancient ancestors, universe, spirit guides, and higher self, divine beings of the highest light, they just showed me a vision of like this insane swirl of purple energy just like swarming around my head and going right down the center of my crown. And like, ooh, okay, interesting. Lavender could be very significant to you right now. Ooh. The finale is go for launch. What? Hello? Spirit, what? Okay. What are... Oh, the Wheel of Fortune being on the back of the deck right off the bat. Let's talk about it. What are this collective's beautiful gifts? Oh, interesting. The Page of Swords in the reverse. I'm actually hearing, like, immediately after that fell, I heard you destroy narratives. Interesting. Destructive abilities, power of destruction, which means you're a creator too, because inherently to create things you have to let things be destroyed in order to create from them. It's a whole thing. And then the Hermit, we have the King of Wands on the back of the deck. I'm hearing a lot of your gifts come from self-empowerment. Excuse me. Like, a lot of them come from, like, I'm hearing lighting yourself up, from healing too. Because we have the Two of Cups coming out with the King of Swords in the reverse, and then the Seven of Cups in the reverse with the Ten of Swords. Instead of going through these, like, systems or cycles of, like, gaslighting yourself or manipulating yourself. You actually go through these processes of healing and recognizing like where you've been wounded and damaged, which gives you this higher perspective and higher understanding of things, which unlocks new gifts and realities to you, is what I'm hearing, right? With the King of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Cups, there might have been a situation where you were in connection with somebody that was very dictative, very cruel, ruled with an iron fist kind of an energy, but not even like rule with an iron fist, but more like just generally rude and cruel, you know? And it seems to me like you were able to recognize that the relationship that you had was very much so based in illusion, based in manipulation, based off of gaslighting yourself and others, or being gaslit 555 on the timer by this person or by other people that this person was affiliated with. We have the Strength card with the 10 of Cups, which the Strength card here has a little lamb here for innocence, right? There is something very innocent about you and your energy, just inherently something very innocent about you. You don't even have to be like innocent in any kind of like way, you know? There's just something about you on a general level within your energy, within your soul, that is very innocent. Like, you take things very innocently and you look at things very innocently. You always give people the best benefit of the doubt because you always assume the best from people, which has gotten you in trouble before with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. It has gotten you in positions of hurt before with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. But like, Spirit is saying like that is one of your gifts. Your inherent innocence and your inherent want and need or desire to see the best in people. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. There's like just this deep, unabolished love like that you have within you. Yeah, see, interesting. Oh my god. Okay, so there's something weird going on with my heart space right now. It feels kind of blocked, and I'm hearing blocked gifts. So there's something that's going to be coming along. Oh my gosh, that's the finale. There's something that's going to be coming along that's going to be unlocking your heart space, that unlocks new gifts. New gifts and abilities for the collective. Do we like my makeup today? I honestly don't like it that much, but I'm having fun with it. I think I do look a little fun, a little interesting, a little something something, you know? Anyways, there is like something here about your energy and just your heart and soul, man. There's something here about your heart and soul being like so powerful and like palpable. Interesting. I almost said palatable, but palatable is not the right word. You're not like, you are definitely one of those people that would definitely describe yourself as not everybody's cup of tea. You are not everybody's cup of tea. You're not just anybody's cup of tea. You're definitely somebody that is very acquired when it comes to taste. Somebody that has a very different idea of what is cute, fun, fresh, very different ideas, very different aesthetic, I'm hearing. Just very different view in life and on the world. Or at least within the communities that you were raised in or that like you are surrounded by. Eight of Cups being clarified by the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. I'm hearing you're a Master of Cups, at least of the Seven of Cups energy. You were like literally going through the process of mastering the Seven of Cups energy and the Devil energy at the same time. Oof, that's messed up. 918 on the timer, wish fulfillment number. Do search up what that means. Do search up what that means. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Yeah, you learned to master the energy of illusion, and you chose not to hone it, in the sense of you, instead of using the mastery of illusion to manipulate people, gaslight people, like make people see or think things differently than what they are, you just moved forward, and your mastery of that illusion magic has made you a master of being an illusion from the like self going outwards, you know what I mean? That's a gift that you have. It's like you have I'm hearing that thing from Shrek where it's like, ogres are like onions. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. And that's kind of what's up with you. It's like every single layer of you, you can put up and grow new layers around yourself that don't fully encapsulate and embody who you really are on your core level. And you can slowly peel those back and reveal yourself more and more to other people too. Only if they get lucky and get so close. But it's so interesting because it's like people never know who you really are until you show them. You are very, very magical. You are very mystical. People are very enamored by your magical, mystical energy. Like, look at all this like bluish cyan we have in these in these cards. Like, it's so like all of them are different shades and different colors, but they're still similar enough that you're like, yeah, that's basically the same color, right? Like, that's kind of how it is with you. Like, you can change in shade and in tone, but at the end of the day, it's very unmistakable the kind of mark that you leave on people and the kind of mark that you leave in people's lives. You are very powerful, which is why you're also a like narrative destroyer, or you destroy narratives, because the way that you embody your truth, it is impossible. It's impossible for what stories that other people try to tell about you or try to say about you for them to stand. It doesn't stand. It won't stand. It never stands. You know what I mean? With the Eight of Swords in the reverse too. Like, you can see things very, very, very clearly. You see things very clearly. You have a very, first of all, I just heard clairaudience, so you can hear things very clearly too. You might be able to hear things. Just then I thought I heard a motor starting. And it's not the plane, if you can hear the plane. That was weird. Anyways, it was like a lawnmower. Anyways, so you might be able to see things too because you just have a very clear vision. Like, your third eye is really open. You're able to see things and understand things that other people cannot see, nor can they understand. And you know what? Like, some people are like, I'm hearing some people are genuinely mad at your ability to see things and understand things, but like, why? Like, girl, why does that bother you so much? Unless you have something to hide. Oh, not the King of Swords coming out again with the Ace of Wands. Be very careful because someone in your past who did you wrong wants to come back and offer you something in order to reignite something because they see that you are gifted in a way that has blessed them in their life. Because of your strength and the Ten of Cups, you have like this abundant as fuck energy. It's just that you are only now learning how to actually tap into yourself and pour that abundant energy into yourself and how to offer that kind of abundant energy towards yourself. I'm literally seeing a heart that's like covered in concrete, but it's cracking and like golden water, like this, I don't know, is like piercing through it and like flooding out of the heart. Whew. And it's like, ooh, sorry, my back hurts. I need to like stretch so bad. But you have this beautiful inherent ability to multiply things, just period. Like, people become friends with you and they get richer. That ass. People become friends with you and they become more aligned. People connect with you, get in a relationship with you, fall in love with you, etc., etc. And the more that they spend time with you, the more that they give to you, the more that they pour into you, the more that pours into their life, because you are a blessing and you are a gift on this planet. And when the universe is saying, when you are appreciated as the blessing and gift that you are, the universe shows appreciation back. Interesting. So if you really want to tap into your power and your ability, appreciate yourself as the blessing that you are and the gift that you are. That's the trick here. If you're trying to really unlock your ability and really trying to unlock yourself and unlock your heart space, that's what you need to do. Treat yourself as the blessing that you are and take it slow. Knight of Pentacles. Take it slow. You don't have to rush, you know? And like, and I'm not saying like don't immediately love yourself. No. That's not what I'm saying. Do immediately love yourself, but like if you kind of struggle or you go back on something or you say something hurtful about yourself or you do something cruel towards yourself or you don't show up for yourself the way that you wanted to, breathe, release that. Take a second, relax. It's okay. You're still learning and you're still growing. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna figure this out. You're gonna get it together. You're gonna do great. I promise. I promise. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about, Spirit? Death and rebirth in the reverse. Interesting, because this doesn't feel like you don't... Like, it's interesting because it's like two sides of the same coin. You don't change. And I mean that in the sense of like you are very consistent with who you are, in the sense that you are never the same. Like, you're always growing and you're always changing, but like nobody can put their finger on you, period. You're like a fog, for real. Like, you yourself are a fog. See, I've been described before as a fairy, and like people look at me and they're like, you're very magical. You have very fairy vibes. Like, a lot of fairy vibes go on with you. I'm like, I know. I'm just kidding. I think I'm a lot of things, but I thought about it a lot and I realized that I was kind of like, just to describe it to somebody that I'm no longer friends with, I was like, I feel like I'm a fairy in the middle of a lotus flower, and I have the ability to put up more petals and to peel them back, and people can only get as close as I want them to. No closer, no further. And like now I'm seeing that exact scene of like being a fairy in this like big lotus flower, and there's fog surrounding it. So like people looking from the outside looking in, they're like, it's a ball, it's a tree, no, it's a mountain, it's a hill, no, it's a dragon, it's a monster, it's a flower. And like sometimes they're gonna be right, but sometimes they're gonna be wrong. Most of the time people are wrong. And it isn't until they actually approach you, if they have the guts to, that they realize who you really are. And it's interesting because it's like when people go to meet you and when people actually interact with you, connect with you, experience life with you, with the death and rebirth card in the reverse, you cause transformations outside of yourself for other people. And it's not like for other people. You just trigger Jesus Christ. You just trigger transformations in other people. Your voice is very powerful. The things that you speak, the things that you say, the way that you speak into people's lives, it literally changes people's lives. It transforms people's lives. It creates completely different realities for people. Like, straight up. Interesting. Okay, I'm getting more imagery of the fairy and the flower, right? And there are people that are trying to get to, oh my god, I'm seeing even more imagery. Okay, it's like there are people that are trying to get into your energy, that are trying to get through your flower. Interesting. I'm hearing Womb by Melanie Martinez. Might be significant to you. But and also Light Shower. I love that song. People, exactly, I'm hearing the lyrics. You are the light I've been searching for forever. Feels like, man, I never really felt the rain. Buried in the desert, didn't think I'd push through the dirt. You, what was it? You washed me like a waterfall, you came. cleansed me like a waterfall you came. That's exactly what's up. People come to you. The magician with the moon. Exactly. People are looking for you and trying to get to the center of your flower, because in the middle where you are, I'm seeing 7 deadly sins with Elaine and Bon, where he was always going up the tree, trying to get into the tree, to get the fountain of youth so that he could live forever. And Elaine, the fairy, was in charge of protecting the fountain of youth. That's what's up. The center of your flower is the fountain of youth, and people want to have what you have. And it's funny because it's like you just build up these petals and people can't come through them. Like, you can sense people's intentions. You can sense when people approach you and for what reason they approach you with. Literally, I was in California the other week because my grandpa sadly passed away, and we were doing a life celebration ceremony because my grandma and my grandpa didn't want to do funerals. They want to be cremated. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm sorry, you might be very tired. Rest is very important right now. Make sure that you rest, because that also is what powers your gifts. But while I was there, I noticed that there were some people that were really attracted to me, and I don't mean that in the sense of oh, they were into me because they're my family. No. I mean that they were just inclined towards me, towards my family, and they would talk and talk about their things in life, talk about etc., etc. And I noticed that one of my great aunts, there's absolutely no judgment here, I get it, people come to me and tell me things about their life all the time, all right, but there was a sense I was getting where she felt like she could be a lot more open and vulnerable with me about her lived experiences and the things that she was going through and experiencing, even though this was the first time we really met, and I was old enough and I have enough of a brain to actually remember, you know what I mean? Because the last time I'd met all of these family members, breaking social security, oh my gosh, dead ass. That's literally you. And I don't not social security like the government thing, social security. You break social security, the things that people feel comfortable with, the narratives that they feel comfortable with. You break that shit, you shatter that shit. That's who you are. And a lot of people come to you hoping that if they open up to you, there's going to be a sense of security that they're going to start feeling or experiencing. And sometimes you allow that and you give that to people, but other times you do straight up destroy preconceived notions. Exactly. See, with the magician and the moon in reverse now, that's exactly what's up. People think that if they get access to your cup, if they get access to this overflowing fountain of youth, or if they get to the center of your flower, they're going to somehow unlock these powers where they can live forever, or they can be like you and constantly grow and change, have this very attractive vibe, have this very beautiful gift of change, and this beautiful gift of abundance, and this beautiful gift of certainty of self, and having the freedom of choice. 2 3 4 5 on the timer. And it's you don't get it, buddy. There's two sides to this coin. Just as beautiful as this is, it is also as horrifying. You know what I mean? Because it's like 7 deadly sins with Elaine and Bon. He ends up drinking the water from the fountain of youth, kills a demon and stuff, but he realizes that it's torture. Being alive for the rest of his life, never being able to actually die, never being able to actually die, and having to suffer without the love of his life. That is just 24 on the timer. That is worse than being alive and looking for a way to survive or live forever. You know, and it's that kind of thing where people are going to have to learn and realize that not everything is sunshine and rainbows just because you're a fairy living in a flower in the middle of the ocean. It's pretty scary place, the middle of the ocean. The Ace of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Exactly. You are very strategic with who you pour into, and you're very smart and aware of who you give to, you know? Because look at this Ace of Cups imagery. It's gorgeous. It's like this overflowing cup of this like love and energy that's constantly glowing and growing and changing. And then it's this Knight of Swords energy where it's like you are actively making sure that everything you do, it's strategic, that where you move to, who you share with, it's strategic, that whenever people come towards you or near you, you are there to defend yourself first and foremost every time, because you're your number one protector. You're your number one defender. The Fool with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. You know that whoever you work with will ultimately always be successful. Period. Because that's what you can give and that's what you can offer. So you choose to work with yourself mainly. That's exactly what's going on with your life right now. Your spiritual gifts, your divine gifts, it's like you can create anything that you want, babes. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. You are an illusion breaker because you choose your own destiny and you listen to your inner call in alignment with who you are and who you're meant to be. You have this beautiful heart where you can like truly sit and be alone and be as fulfilled as you could be if you were with other people, or be even more fulfilled, you know? And it comes down ultimately as a choice. It's one of those things where it's like you are sitting on your throne and you get to decide who is part of your court and who isn't. And people try to impress you in order to be part of that, but you know it's not about impression. It's not about being impressed. It comes down to soul, heart, body, and mind. And you're able to evaluate, see, and understand all four of those things with interacting with him, like the Spirit is saying, with interacting within the first 5 minutes. Because you're just that good at reading. That's how much you have lived and died. And you are a narrative destroyer. You are a social security breaker. You make people realize that there is no kind of security in any kind of belief or any kind of narrative, and that there is and then there is not. Those are the two realities that you have, and you can't pick and choose. Like, it's so interesting. And then you have this voice, this amazing ability to create realities and possibilities for yourself and for other people. You have this pure, abundant energy, this fountain of youth. Jesus, you're a very, very gifted collective. You are very, very gifted. Thank you so much for being here and for letting me read your energy. If you liked this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you feel so called to, I do have my Cash App in the description below. Every single tip is appreciated, but it's never, ever required. You being here is enough. I love you so much. I hope I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye, angels.